Larissa becomes a vegetarian by eating all the meat in my house so I feel sick and never want to see the damn stuff again. And this is something I want to do for a haze of ethical reasons that I don't entirely understand. But they sound good when I hear serious tattooed people with glasses talking about them on the evening news. And after I consume the second pound of bacon in the house, I would befriend all the pigs in the world if they could get rid of my heartburn. So for a half hour, I stand in the bathroom eating antacids and looking at my ill reflection, wishing to be saved. In the morning, I am bright and new and there is no pork in the house. So I call my parents to tell them of my revelation. And on the other end of the line, my dad is silent, like I told him I shaved my head and am moving to a commune in India. And he says, "You're becoming a what?" I say, "Vegetarian." He says, "Didn't we raise you right?" I say, "You raised me on hamburgers and roast chicken." He says, "Exactly." I say, "Today is the first day of my new culinary existence." He says he'll come over this evening with a steak and words of wisdom. For lunch, one of my friends takes me out to this veggie joint and says I should try the tofu dogs because they're good. And I agree they're not bad, but question the hypocrisy of eating something that looks like meat. And she says even vegetarians have to put something in the bun. But after work, my dad keeps his steak promise and arrives with a medium rare T-bone to set on my coffee table while he rants that I have lost my way and he tries to pull me back from the communion of soy, but my conversion has been too deep. The meat sits red and bleeding on the coffee table while my father preaches that eating meat is natural. He lists carnivorous mammals, lions and wolves and tigers and lynxes and bears. I say, "Bears are omnivores." He says, "Don't get technical with me, young lady, this is serious." He says he will go home and make chili with ground sirloin and it will be waiting for me when I come to my senses. I thank him politely and know he is wrong, but in the morning after my oatmeal, I miss the crisp, fatty taste of bacon lingering on my tongue. Could I be slipping so quickly? For 3 days, the pigeons flitting on the sidewalk make me salivate, turn into tiny roast turkeys flying on blue platters, a vision to test my commitment. And in that pale weakness, I buy a cheesesteak from the sidewalk vendor. I'm about to take a bite, but the leaves of guilt I don't understand make me throw myself at the lady with the coffee cup of change outside the shoe store where I work. I say, "Take my cheesesteak, please." And she thanks me, her eyes quizzical but bright with hunger. I have resisted that first temptation, the weakness of flesh for flesh, as I take another sainted step towards the salad bar.